What's going on, guys? It's your boy Sean McCaddy here, and I'm going to be teaching you how to play N64 games on your Mac computer. I have my MacBook here, and I'm going to show you the easy steps how to do this, and I'm also going to show you how to hook up a controller. I have an Xbox 360 wired controller that I'm going to be using to set this up. This process works with many other controllers, and I'll show you in a little bit more detail coming up. So why don't we get into it? Alright guys, are you stoked? Because I am stoked to show you this, because I love playing N64 games. It's honestly so much fun sometimes. Tired of playing AAA games every once in a while, so it's kind of just nice to gear down and play some old nostalgic games that you were used to play when you were younger. So kind of brings back those childhood memories. First, I just want to mention that you should have, or you have to have, OS X Catalina or newer, so it's 10.11 I believe, or newer of the OS. If you don't have that, it's 2020, guys. Come on, we're way beyond that. Come on, let's get with the times. So make sure you have at least beyond Catalina, and then what you're going to do is you're going to have to download the OpenEMU software, which is an emulator. I think it's like a hosting emulator thing, because it actually has a lot more than just N64. When you download it, it has like PSP, GameCube, or not GameCube, Game Boy and stuff like that, and Atari even. So there's a bunch of random ones on there. So as long as you can find the game files, you can play it within that. I think they host other emulators with this program. So anyways, just go ahead and open up your web browser. I use Google Chrome. So go ahead and open Google Chrome. I have some of the links already put up here, but I will leave them for you guys down in the description, so do check those out. And anyways, you want to go to openemu.org, and you just want to go to download. I've already downloaded it, so I'm not going to, but all you have to do is press download. Just see through the steps. It's very easy. If you don't know how to do that, maybe leave a comment in the description and maybe I'll walk you through it, but it's just a waste of time for most people, so I'm not going to skip that. Anyways, download that, and then once you go to once it's downloaded, you just open it up, and you'll see that I already have a game in my library. I already downloaded Ocarina of Time, which is my favorite N64 game. And yeah, on the left you'll see a bunch of listed consoles. There's like Atari, Game Gear, GameCube, and Television. I've never even heard of that. There's a bunch of them on here, Sega even. And then you just want to go to N64, because this is what the tutorial is. I'm just teaching how to do the N64 stuff. And basically, the next step is really easy. All you have to do is find ROMs. And finding ROMs is absolutely simple. You just go, the best way to do it, there's a bunch of ROMs. So a ROM file is basically just the game file. I guess it's just an older file type, so you have to find the ROM of the game you're trying to play, and there's a bunch of different websites that host like a bunch of ROMs you can download from them, and some of them don't have all of the N64 games. So my best recommendation for you guys is just to actually go to Google, and this is what I do all the time, because sometimes the games I want aren't showing up on those certain websites. So you just go search the name of the game. So let's do we'll do Majora's Mask, my other favorite Zelda game. So we'll go Majora's Mask ROM. That's all you have to do. So put the name of the game that you want to play, and then put ROM next to it, and then just hit enter into the web browser, and it should show a list of a bunch of different options that you can choose from. So different websites, of course. Make sure they look legitimate, 'cause sometimes, I mean, there's some scam websites out there. Definitely don't be downloading things that look sketchy. As long as you feel comfortable, go ahead and download it. I've actually downloaded from ROMs Mania before, so I feel comfortable downloading, so I will go on this one. And just a tip for you guys, when you're on these websites, make sure you find the proper download link, because some of these websites will actually have a bunch of advertising banners that actually look like download links, and that looks like it's the one for the game, but it's actually an advertisement, and it'll take you to another page. It'll open up a new tab, waste of your time, and it might even give you a bunch of malware or bloatware type of random stuff downloaded on your computer. So just make sure you scroll the whole site, make sure you find the download link that looks proper, and I think it's this one. I could be wrong, it's been a while since I've downloaded from this site before, but let that download, shouldn't take too long. And then I got the game folder, or I got the zip file, and all you gotta do now is you go click, hold down the click button, drag it over to OpenEMU, go on to OpenEMU, and then just let it go on the N64 version, or on the N64 console. And now you can see it's being loaded onto my library for games that I can actually play. So easy as that. That's how you get it onto your computer. And then all you have to do, double click. I'll probably say it's got compatibility issues, and this is why I think it's a emulator hosting site, because Mupin64 is actually one you can download on your phone and everything like that, on your like Android. So I'm assuming they just take other emulators and host it on this little app. So anyways, it's really cool. I like the look of the software and everything. You can see the game's loading right now, and I will play a little bit of the game just to show you it works. Actually, Zelda games, they make you go through a whole intro sequence before you can actually play anything. So I'm actually going to close Majora's Mask because that's just going to take too long. I'll open up Ocarina of Time because I've already gotten into that game a little bit. You want to continue playing where you left off? Yes. It won't. Compatibility issues, whatever. Okay. Okay, now I'm in Zelda, and as you can see, I'm having problems with my keyboard because it's not set up properly, because I set it up to my Xbox 360 controller. Now, obviously I would be recommending you play on a controller for games like this because the keyboard is not really meant for N64 type of games. So what I have here is my wired 360 Afterglow controller, which I picked up for like $25 Canadian. They're super cheap. If you're going to be committing to doing this, you might as well just go pick up a controller. They're very cheap, and use that for gaming, of course. Just to let you know, the Xbox One controllers, the One S and newer, they don't work. I've tried it. I tried everything to make it work, but it needs an extra driver, and I can't find the driver anywhere. Some guy made up a driver. I'm gonna mute that. That's super loud. This guy made up his own little driver that you could download, but it was just really sketchy, and it was beyond my level of computer savviness to actually go in and do all of it, how he set it up. So anyways, you can't really use an Xbox One controller with this program, at least. These do work for other Mac games, but not with this program at least. So Xbox 360 controller, you can use the wireless adapter if you have the original 360 controllers. You just need the wireless dongle that you can plug into your USB. And then all you have to do is download the software for it, which I will leave a link in the description, and we'll go over that in 2 seconds, the website. And then you can start playing with this. So then once you plug it in, I'll plug it in here. Super long cord. There we go. You see it's lit up, and it's selected player 1, so it's obviously operational on my Mac since I've already set it up. And then, yeah, you can either do it within game, or you can go through open EMU and then just go to preferences. You can launch there, or you can go within the game, just go gear icon, edit game controls, and then you go to input, and then obviously mine shows up as the Afterglow. It might show up as Xbox 360 controller for you, but either or, click on the right peripheral, and then you just literally go through this whole setup of all of the key bindings. D-pad, obviously, I'm going to press up on the D-pad, down on the D-pad. It kind of puts you down the list automatically, so you just basically just go in order. And I've already done this, so I'm not going to really mess around with it anymore. But yeah, anyways, that's how you set up the controller. And you don't have to press save or OK or anything, you just exit this window. And now, I'll show you, I'm literally playing Zelda. And it's awesome. And, oh, I've screwed up my mapping when I was just showing you guys how to map it. So I've screwed that up. Anyways, everything else works. I've mapped my C properly. Everything else was fine until I messed it with you guys. But that's that. And if you want to make it full screen, window, where is it? Window here, oh, right here. Little button, maximizes frame, and there you go. Now it's full screen. And I'm just sitting at the bus stop or something, on a ferry ride, on a long road trip, and I can just be playing N64 games on the go. It's pretty sick. Anyways, just want to talk about the software you have to download for the 360 controller at least. I'm only doing this for the 360 because I only have a 360 controller. If you want to hook up any other kind of controller, let us know how it is set up in the description if you have a walkthrough you want to do for us. So I'm going to pause the game. And then I'm going to go to, already got the link here. Yeah, so go to github.com/360 controllers. I'll leave the link in the description for you guys. Then once you go to the page, just click, yeah, you'll launch on this page. And then you just go to the top one here. It'll be the 360 controller 1.0.0 alpha 0.5. This is the current one, at least for now. There might be a newer one when you see this video, but just click on the newest one. Then brings you to this little screen, and then you want to go to the assets, and then just download the 360 controller install 1.0.0. And already installed it, but I'm just going to click it again, and then just click on it once it's downloaded. It does its little thingamajig. And then this launches, then you just click on it, and then it will just walk you through what you need to do. You have to accept a bunch of terms and conditions, just accept. And then once that's installed, just go to your Apple, go to System Preferences, and then you want to go down to the bottom left, and that shows up that you have 360 controllers as a utility here. And you can mess around with a bunch of it. I don't really need to do that or anything. I just do it within the actual emulator and mess around with the controls there, but there's a lot of different stuff you can do, like bindings and advanced dead zone stuff. I would never use this at all, just comes with it when you download that software basically. And then it lets you play with your emulator that I just showed you how to download. So, and one thing I want to mention is once you download the software for the 360 controller, you will have to restart your MacBook or your Mac, whatever Mac system you're using. And then it's good to go. Then you just go back and open EMU. If you've already dragged your zip folder of the ROM of the game you want to play into the app and it's in your library, you just double click on it, press OK through the compatibility issue things, and you're playing your favorite game on N64. Pretty sick. So anyways guys, I hope that helped you. Let me know what your favorite N64 game is down in the comments below. Mine personally is Ocarina of Time, then Majora's Mask, and what would the next one be? Diddy Kong Racing's up there because that was a lot of fun. Battle Tanks was good. I remember Battle Tanks. I enjoyed that. Anyways, you get the point. Let me know in the comments down below what your favorite game is, and I hope you like this. If it helped you at all, give me a thumbs up. If it didn't, dislike, obviously. Subscribe for more content like this. Bell notification should be somewhere right here. Click that if you want to keep up to date with more videos. And there will be more videos coming. And yeah, just see you in the next one. Bye, guys.